This is quite the rivalry. It actually dates back to the early 1970s. The players seemed visibly down. Word is spreading very quickly here. There's 70 years of history at the Masters, over 200 years of history in and around the city of Augusta. They want to be #1 on the field tonight, but they're already #1 in a certain category. Their helmet is #1 in the state of Georgia. It was Jerry Kelly's world for round 1 of the Verizon Heritage, as you mentioned. 10 birdies. He did have 2 bogeys, but it just shows how in sync he was for round 1. Washaun Ely, tough to tackle, tough to bring down, and he's fast. With 3 wins this season, the team hungry for #4. Eagles are birds of a prey. A falcon, also a bird of prey. So if these two were to have a duel, which one would win? Hey, ask and you shall receive. The Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles are matched up in Week 8 of the National Football League. Georgia ranked 9th. Tigers 11th, yet LSU favorite in this contest. Let's get fired up! Everyone's fired up for the championship game between the undefeated Mariners and the Kansas City Royals.
Smack it!
And here comes the M's RBI machine, Brandon Bradford, helmet on, bat in hand.
He's been an inspiration to this team. The team rallies around him.
Every time he hits, sometimes he gets RBIs. He's done pretty good.
Brandon smacks a shot up the middle. He races down the first baseline as fast as his wheels will take him. You see, Brandon was born with spina bifida. After 17 surgeries, he's confined to a wheelchair.
All I can say is I've tried.
I found out on an 18-week ultrasound he was going to be born with missing some limbs. He was missing his left fibula and his left foot, and that his spine was going to be disconnected. But I chose to go ahead and just let nature take its course. He's always loved sports since he was, could sit up. He was watching sports on TV.
Brandon decided it's time to put down the remote and pick up a bat.
All of my brothers played baseball, so I was asking my mama if I could, and she didn't know about it, but I begged her.
And he was like, I just know I can hit that ball, Mom.
Well, I feel that anybody can do anything. All I have to do is set their mind to it.
When Brandon puts his mind to something, watch out. Mark Richt, you've officially been warned.
I want to be a football coach for the Georgia Bulldogs.
I didn't want him to use his disability as a crutch, to not be able to meet his goals. Because I've always had the attitude where there's a will, there's a way. And Brandon's will and a few clutch hits have helped his team win it all.
Good job, Brandon. Way to go.
He got behind the wheel at age 8, long before he even got his driver's license. And it was love at first left turn for Andrew Smith.
I've always loved racing. Even being little, I always loved being at the go-kart tracks. And as soon as I got in the go-kart, I knew that's kind of what I wanted to do.
Smith was practically born in the driver's seat.
My family's been racing for years. My daddy actually started racing go-karts back in 1983. And my granddaddy, he raced till he was 65 or so. And just kind of was natural. Grew up, was a baby sleeping in go-kart seats at night when they were working on them.
He was good right to start with.
And good, an understatement. Smith's resume on the track, one word, ridiculous.
Been very fortunate. We've won several championships in the Legend cars, along with the national championship this year. The big wins in Lanier, Charlotte, the big Frank McKinney Memorial. This has been a dream season for us, really.
We're really proud of Andrew. It was just amazing to sit there and watch him run the go-kart. In fact, it was so much fun. I quit racing myself and started helping him.
NASCAR's Andrew's ultimate goal. However, if that doesn't work, he has a backup plan. When he's not on the track, Smith is in class at Armstrong Atlantic, working on a degree.
Right now, I'm kind of leaning towards mechanical engineering, kind of keep me towards racing a little bit.
It seems as if Andrew's career is on the right track. Did you guys know that the blimp is 132 feet in length? It's more than 4 stories high. 37 feet wide, and as I mentioned, it can bounce over things like the Weston and the Talmadge Bridge, and without it, a golf tournament just really wouldn't be the same. This is the perspective most fans get when they come to the golf course. They see the action from ground level.
Airship 760 Alpha Bravo is ready for takeoff. We'd like to head east to the river and then follow that south to the downtown area.
300 feet in the air offers a little bit of a different perspective.
760 Alpha Bravo, roger.
I think it's incredible. I think it would be an incredible view to see it from that high up looking down. Different perspective.
But to get that perspective, it takes a lot of work.
It's pretty challenging to fly golf, though, actually. I'd say it's probably the most challenging flying that I do.
The blimp doesn't have a wing. It has a huge balloon, which we call an envelope, that's filled with helium. And a lot of differences. We need an entire ground crew of about 15 guys in order to operate the blimp.
Well, we coordinate basically where the landing gear for the ship when it comes in. So we coordinate catching the ship when it comes in and holding it on the ground, bringing it to a safe area for landings or takeoffs, and then ensuring the safety of the passengers when they're getting on and off.
You might see the blimp high above the golf course, but what you don't see is just how important the blimp shot is during a round of 18.
If you try to do a good job and actually get good shots and make sure you don't put your shadow on the course.
It's nice when you hear the production truck saying, "Blimp, we need you in a certain area for a shot that no one on the ground can get." Makes you feel like they really do need you and you're really helping out and providing something for the viewers.
You can see the views through the lens of the camera, but to experience it firsthand, a different story.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, the fun hasn't gone away yet, so I know it's a good job.
I feel lucky and I enjoy it, so yeah.
At or above 500, Airship 0 Alpha Bravo.
Lady Mafia! They are women, hear them roar.
We were the only all-women dart team in SETA.
They are the Lady Mafia dart team. When they have a target in sight, watch out.
Why not give females a chance? It's predominantly a male sport. They don't get a lot of recognition, and hopefully they'll set the trend for other females to say, you know, let's get together and let's do this for us, and you know, hopefully that's what they'll do.
And they've already done something special as a team.
They got first place the first time out. They'll move up in the division. They started out in J division, and hopefully one day they'll make it all the way to A.
We're the only ones that won our division first place.
Being an all-female squad, Lady Mafia has a target on their collective backs every time they compete because they play against the boys.
Some of them have been, oh, these are just ladies, they can't throw darts, and so then we let our darts do the talking.
It's good to know that a female can get out there and play against some of the best men and just beat them.
We go out of town to go from the coast, just different places to try to, you know, make ourselves, improve ourselves in darts.
And no doubt they've hit the bullseye with that.
Guess what time it is? It's payback time for the Georgia Southern Eagles. You see, last year the Chattanooga Mocs beat GSU in overtime at Paulson. Did I mention it's payback time? Eagles on the road go to work from the get-go. Antonio Henton going with the aerial attack. Tosses it out to Michael McIntosh. Pretty pitch, prettier catch. 7-zip GSU. Mocs punting, the Eagles punt blocking. Getting it done on special teams. Now the ball is loose on the turf. That's a live ball, my friends. David Arnold with the smarts to pick it up, and he will score, making it 14-zip. Georgia Southern, second quarter we go. It's now 17-14, Eagles in the red to give to Adam Urbano. He goes around the corner right to the zone. 24-14, Eagles go up 10. Still in the second. Mocs deep in their own territory. Jared Galt loses the handle. Damon Suggs with the good hands. That's an interception. Pick six, you betcha. Eagles up 31-14, and they do not look back. They get back in the win column with a 52-28 victory over the Mocs. Well, where, oh, where have the Savannah State Tigers been? On the road, that's where. And for the fourth straight week, Tigers, you guessed it, on the road again. They're in Atlanta to face Clark Atlanta. The Tigers looking to break a two-game losing skid at the hand of the Panthers. First quarter, Panthers, though, on the prowl into Tiger territory. They get on the board. Henry Boynton knocks down the field goal. 3-zip, Clark Atlanta later. Panthers knocking on the end zone door. They get in. Cedric Johnson on the quarterback sneak. It was 11-zip after the two-point conversion. Tigers prowling back. Curvin Curry to Darren Talley. The one-handed grab, it was so nice we had to see it twice. An amazing, amazing catch. Tigers going back to their kicker. Derek Williams knocks down a 32-yarder to tie the game at 14. Fourth quarter, Williams again lining up for another field goal. He hits it. That would prove to be the game winner, 17-14. Savannah State back in the win column.
I'm speechless. It was just an amazing game. Both teams, the offenses moved the balls up and down the field all the time, so it was a kicking game that decided it.
I knew that we had a chance at halftime. Hey, good game to you guys. I knew we had a chance, but you know, it's just a matter of our guys putting it together and us having the favor of the good Lord above.
Well, this game is all the buzz in the ACC. You've got a conference showdown in the Coastal Division between Georgia Tech and Duke. I know, looking at the calendar, you're thinking it's hoop season, right? Au contraire, my friends. It's football, and Duke and Tech, both teams to reckon with on the gridiron. We'll start in the second half. Tech up 3-0, and they're buzzing in Blue Devil territory. The pitch to Roddy Jones. Roddy, a one-track mind right into the zone. 10-0 Jackets later. Quarterback Jabo Shaw filling in for the injured Josh Nesbitt and filling in nicely. Calls his own number. He gets 6 points for his effort. 17-0. Jacket defense held Duke to just 132 yards. There's your proof. Look at that hit by Travis Chambers on Tony Jackson. That play lost 7 yards. Jackets deep in their own territory. Jabo Shaw getting them out. Shows off his arms. Demarius Thomas wide open. D. Thomas is the rest from their 80-plus yards to the house. Tech wins the ACC battle by pitching a shutout, 27-0, your final.
Probably some things in the defensive backfield, we still have to improve on some things on that. But at the end of the day, when you see a big 0 on the scoreboard, it makes you feel good.
If you're going to sell out to stop the option, and you're going to sell out with all those guys, it's one-on-one out there, and there ain't anybody getting underneath, and there ain't anybody getting over top. So that corner better be really good.
The old ball coach taking on Ole Miss, the same Ole Miss that knocked off Florida last week. First quarter, we go. Rebels go to work. Cordera Eason runs it in for the score. Ole Miss looking good, up 7-0 later. Dexter McCluster, he's going to score. Some nifty moves. Juke in the defense makes it 14-0. Rebels 14-3 after 1 second quarter. Chris Smelly crew go to work. Tosses it out to Jason Ooh. Well, that was quite a hit. That lead cut it to 14-10. Rebels, though, back on O. Javon Sneed sacked, loses the pigskin. It's picked up by the big guy, Nathan Pepper. He is headed the other way, put it on the board under South Carolina. Gamecocks take the lead 17-14, and they go on to win a battle 31-24, your final. To high school football now, it's the region opener for both Claxton and Savannah Christian. Not only is it a region battle, both teams 3-1 this season. Something will have to give. Duh Raiders playing Duh hosts. On the Raiders' first play from scrimmage, Cade Ellis with the swing pass to Brandon Sumner. 35 yards for number 35. Touchdown Raiders. It was 7-0, one of 3 scores for Sumner. Raiders' second play from scrimmage, Chris Barnwell takes the pitch. 11 yards for the score, 13-0. On the Raiders' next possession, Ellis, the quick pass to Barnwell. 33 yards, he is in the zone. Could he be our player of the week? Stay tuned later this week. 19-0, second quarter. Barnwell with the handoff. Breaking tackles, the tornado in full effect, Liz. You know why I call him the tornado? Because he spins, he twists, and he hurts the opposing defenses with plays like that. This one was a blowout for Savannah Christian. They get it done. 61-22 over Claxton. Also Memorial Day, 52-0 over First Baptist. Chris Barnwell is a player. Him and Brandon Sumner, Liz, both had incredible games. We've got a lot of players up for our player of the week.